in a matrix, similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces, and they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done beat cases, I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly, live forever. Never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying. Never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary. If only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline is taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got MP out there with cool hands. Then there's Insanity, and it's Silk at the center position. And for New York, Houdini is out there with West. Then there's Gordon, and there's Skinny, and it's Shake and Bake in at the 4 spot. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Houdini, covered by MP. Houdini passes to Shake and Bake. It's tipped. Here's Insanity. Passes it to Cool Hands. Loose. And now running up the court, West pushing it up, got a piece of it. MP outside. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Insanity. Pass to MP. It's deflected. Outside Gordon. There's the pass to Houdini. Back to Gordon. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's MP. And he converts the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from the wing. It's deflected. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. To the middle. Here's P. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Insanity. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Gordon. Here's Cool Hands, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Houdini, covered by MP, and stolen by MP. Poked away, it's stolen by West. And now the Knicks on the break, ahead. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's MP. And it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Houdini passes to Shaken. New York moving the ball around. Outside Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's stolen. Here's Cool Hands. The offensive rebound. Here's Insanity. And again, the Bucks miss. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Last can't hit. The Bucks trail. Pass to Insanity. 3-pointer. Connects from three-point range. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Houdini. Left side West. Takes it from 10. No good there. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's MP. It's blocked. And for the Knicks, the shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Houdini, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Skinny. Bodyguard is out there with Big Daddy. And there's Gordon. And it's shake and bake in at the 4. Gordon, the layup off target. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside, here's MP. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so here is New York. Here's Big Daddy. Knocked away. Jay, the pass to Insanity. From 10 feet out, the shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The bodyguard passes to Skinny. New York, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP right side. Here's P. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Big Daddy passes to Shaken. To the paint. Outside Gordon. For the 3. Rebound Milwaukee. Pass to MP. Down low. And there's the pass to Jay. Here's Insanity. Here's Jackson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one misses. Silks checked in for the Bucks. So it comes up empty, missing both. Knicks trail by 6. Over to the wing. Here's Big Daddy, covered by MP. Outside Gordon. The 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
MP outside to the wing right side. Here's Insanity. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Insanity's got the lead back up to 6 now for Milwaukee. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The Knicks making a switch here. West is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Cool Hands checked in for Jay. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's the bodyguard.
First half, 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Shake and Bake. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bucks leading by 6. It's stolen by West. Here's Big Daddy. To the wing on the left. West the bounce pass. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Houdini's checked in for Big Daddy.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 17.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pass to the body. Here's Houdini from deep. The shot will not fall. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. And it's sent back by West. They recover it. Silk passes to Cool Hands. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
West inside. Passes it to Shaken. That one's off. Still out of sync. Bucks leading by 11. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the inside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
17.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Houdini. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes an attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got P. MP is out there with insanity, and it's Silk, and it's Cool Hands in at the 3 spot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Houdini. The rebound by the Bucks. Silk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shake and bake passes to Houdini. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded close to the paint. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Silk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Insanity. 8 points for him. A pass to Cool Hands. MP looking around from 12 feet out. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Got a hand on it.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
P passes to MP. To the middle. And the layup falls. Cool Hands got 5 points. Now this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Big Daddy's checked in for New York. Jay's checked in for the Bucks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Skinny. A special move before the shot. Skinny's got his first 2 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Count it.
Number 35.
And the Bucks lead by 20.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The Big Daddy passes to Gordon. West up on top. Passes it to Shake and Bake. West outside. New York moving the ball around. Doesn't go that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count that
Number
bucket.
17.
That's 12 points for Cool Hands.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's Gordon with the 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shake and Bake passes to Gordon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Bonanza. Make some noise.
Bodyguards checked in for West. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. MP outside. To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:11 left in the third. Now the pass to Shake and Bake. Kicks to Gordon from past the arc. Gordon with another miss.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Down low, Silk. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Shake and Bake. Offensive rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP right side. Feeds to Jackson. It's tipped. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Big Daddy passes to Gordon. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Gordon out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's the bodyguard. Then it's Houdini. And it's Skinny in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
MP finds Jackson. Here's Insanity. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Skinny the pass to Gordon. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Bucks leading by 21. Pass to Jay. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Insanity the pass to MP. Clock at 6. Right side Jackson puts it up from 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's the bodyguard. Off target from the baseline. He takes it in. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
The Knicks making a switch here. West is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. He's checked in for Jackson. Right wing. And here's West for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, MP. Passes to Jay. Here's Insanity, fended by West. Here's P. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. Here's Houdini with the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Houdini's got his first points for the game. Bucks leading by 21. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's P, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Cool hands checked in for Jay.
17.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Milwaukee with the ball. And again, the Bucks miss. Right side, Gordon fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Silk's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the pass to Insanity. Back to MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Left side, Gordon. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 23. MP passes to P. Here's Insanity. Launches a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3-point goal.
He's found his... rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Gordon with it. Now defended by MP. Over MP. Gordon with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Insanity.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's MP. Pass to P. From 12 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
For the Bucks.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. West with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Cool Hands. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise.
I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool, but I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting their work in. My auntie was getting their education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I put that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it in stride. Big trillium, foolish pride. Crossing me never, ever, ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish. They for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gonna shine by the time. You know gonna be blind, gonna be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Full t-shirt with the robe.
Let's bring out the starters for your Chicago Bulls. At the point, the underdog at 6'6".
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls made the playoffs.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. And it's Che in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, and it's the kid in at the power forward position. And facing off here, 2 offenses that can really grind out possessions, Clark.
Yeah, they don't mind using the shot clock. They really are deliberate in their approach. They want to move the ball and move the defense, move their bodies. They like to run the offense through all of the options. So they're not afraid, neither of these teams, to go deep into the shot clock.
Here's Little General. Pass to D. Shot clock at 6. Here's Little General. And he buries his first look.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Big Dog. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the monster. Pass to Little General. Here's Che. Here's D. And he misses his first shot of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Big Dog. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jordan. 3-pointer. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And here are the Rockets now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Little General. Pass to Boss. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Che. Goes back up. First shot won't go.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Nice shot by Boomer.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Little General. From deep. The Rockets again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Number 44. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Big Dog to the right side. To the paint. Here's Big Smooth. No good off the front rim. But the Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's D. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
From down low, Big Smooth gets the bucket.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The Rockets trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Little General. From the arc. On target from range. He's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And here's Jordan. Here's Big Dog. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Little General. He's got 5. Pass to Che. Here's D. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Boss. Offline with the 3. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. That one falls.
The assist. Number 45.
Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land. Pass to Boss. Here's D. Knocks it loose. 46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jordan misses. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Little General. Now here's Jordan. There's 21 seconds left in the first.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And the shot goes down. Jordan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And it's money in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pass to D. Here's Little General. Here's D. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Here's Big Smooth. Defended by Jackson. Here's Reed. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's D. He's got 5. Taken away. Inside. Here's the kid. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Tries it from the top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Big Dog. Knocks down the triple. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA. But you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Boss's shot is off. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to the kid, right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Pass to Boss. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the monster.
2 minutes.
D gets the bucket. He has 7.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Big Dog. Now here's Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Big Dog. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Boss. Sends it home from three-point land.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to the kid. Here's Boomer. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Dog. 11 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Little General. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now Jordan. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Little General. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Here's Boomer. The monster grabs the miss. Back comes Houston in transition. Fires it from 18. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the paint. Area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 9 points. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for him. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim and go in attack mode. Go strong to the hole and finish with a purpose. Stop settling for jump shots.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chicago leading. So the Rockets 5 now. And it's Che in at the 5 spot. Jordan up top. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Boomer. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Back comes Houston in transition. D can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Big Dog. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's the monster. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Boomer. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Little General. He's got 7. Over to the wing. Pass to D. Shot clock at 6. Here's Little General. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Jordan with it. Here's Big Dog. He's got 11. Here's Boomer. To the inside. Big Dog. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And the Rockets making a change here.
For the Rockets.
Here's Reed. Pass to Money. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Big Smooth. The Bulls with another miss. For Houston, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
And yep, it's good.
Number 2.
And now just a 3-point Bulls lead. 1:52 left in the third. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Big Dog. He buries it from 3. He's got 14.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Houston calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, fans, that was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
Third quarter of basketball. Here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Boss. 13 feet out. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Big Dog. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Big Smooth. And we're going to have a jump ball.
YouTube.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here are the Rockets now. The Rockets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Boss. Here's D. He's got 9. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson gets the bucket. Now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Money. Pass to Big Smooth. Unloads from 13. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Money. And a miss there on the triple. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front, leading by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Big Smooth in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Little General. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
Number 44 at the line for two.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bulls lead by 6. And Houston is shooting the rock well at 46%.
Chicago foul. Number 11. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Boss. Pass to D. Here's Boss. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Okay, shot is off. And the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Down low. Here's Reed. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Little General. Here's Boss. Inside. Oh, deflected. And the layup is good off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And the Bulls call time here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thank you for that, Allie. Jordan misses. The Rockets trail. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to D. Here's Boss. Here's Little General. He gets it in there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And here's Jordan. Lets it fly. The monster grabs the miss. Here's Boss. He takes it in, and it's in there. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Well, the defense allowed that run. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Reed from behind the arc. No luck on that one. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Boomer. Here's Big Smooth. Got a piece of it. Here's Little General, covered by Jordan. To the paint. Here's Jay. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
What? An unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Back to Jordan. Pass to Big Dog. Looking to end the drought. And they'll get another chance. Here's Big Smooth. And that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 2. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. .107 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to D to take the lead. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
To the middle. Here's Big Smooth. Defended by Jackson. Here's the kid. Pass to Money. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. With the fadeaway. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Timeout called. Houston. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the game. Little General. The Rockets again can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They lead by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Money. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Chicago, number 81, at the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13th foul. At the line for Chicago, number 81. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one that they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Here's D. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Don't do this, we gon' change